What's going on, people? King Rich is back again with another video. Yeah, big up to all the old subscribers, new subscribers, everybody. Yeah, so we are going to react to a video from the Hit and Hers YouTube channel with the battle rapper Hitman Holla, and basically he is gonna have a little discussion with this lady with the ginger red hair. And they're gonna talk about marriage. So let's get into it. Let's see what happens.
Marriage.
Beautiful wedding. I want kids. I do want to get married. I am getting older and I want my eggs cracked. I want a marriage, but I want a man to marry me because he want to marry me. I've talked to a lot of guys, and a lot of guys say, oh, well, I just got married because she wanted to be married. And it just...
I just got to say this from the top. Why have you got this weird hairstyle? Like, why have you got this carrot top hair piece? Like, I just don't understand why. Like, that's all I can really focus on. I can't really listen to what you're saying. I can't really take you seriously with that carrot top you've got on your head. Like, I don't really understand. But anyway, yeah. Listen, the first thing she said when talking about marriage is what she wants. She wants this, she wants that. You know, she's getting older now. Yeah, because you're in that stage of life where now you're running out of time. Or I don't even know how old this woman is, so she may have fully run out of time. Who knows?
It's like, do your wife know that? Like, to be the person sitting on the other side and you telling another woman, like, oh, I just married her because she wanted to get married. Like, did you really want to marry her? You know, like, I just feel like it's so many variables in the whole marriage thing, you know, because we was raised to, you know, think like, okay, you're supposed to get married, you're supposed to have kids, you're supposed to have, but like nowadays, it's just like.
Well, see, that's the thing. Is a lot of men scared. It ain't really, see, y'all was raised, kids, married, man ain't.
The Barbie dolls, the kids.
That's women.
Yeah.
So I be trying to tell women it's cool to be different. Like, we're different. We wasn't raised on caring about that. We weren't about starting a family, providing all that. So now when we meet is, okay, when we do marry, look at all the things that's going wrong. She leave, he got all his money took. It's just not, I don't want to say beneficial for men.
Regardless of if it's going wrong, it's going to go wrong. Like, even if y'all ain't married and all the time that has passed, like, you already kind of like, what they call it? What kind of marriage is it?
Alimony.
No.
Common law.
Common law marriage.
I thought that was called something, though.
Common law marriage is what I was saying.
I didn't say common law.
Say alimony.
Yeah, I said alimony, yeah.
He's thinking of the worst.
Yeah, he's already thinking about if it all goes wrong. That's why he said alimony. Because it's a real danger and risk for men when you get into these marriages with these modern women in these first world countries such as America. Like, America is probably the most dangerous country to get married in, especially depending on what state you're living in. The woman can literally clean out your finances. And if you've got kids with her, it's even worse.
Yeah, pipe down.
Nah, but what I'm saying is, it ain't, because the women get to go through all that, but it ain't no L for her at the end. So if it don't work out for women, she can just walk away.
Vice versa.
That's if the woman got the most money, though. I'm just thinking of just what men.
So what are you the most scared of? Something your bag that you work hard for getting taken away.
It ain't really that. So this the thing. Women, people wake up different every day, but this just not only me.
Listen, look at his girl, because that girl right there is his girl, is his woman. Look how she has her eyes locked onto him while he's talking about why marriage is not a good deal for men. Her eyes are locked onto him. Heat-seeking missile, bro. Because at the end of the day, these women, they want marriage because they want that security and insurance policy. She wants to know what his views truly are. Yeah, because I'm sure she's going to want to push for marriage with him.
This is who I talk to in the industry. I'm talking about the higher up of people who, because a lot of women want to marry somebody who can take care of them. Them usually the 1% guys. I know everybody can get married, but a lot of women want a man who provide, can take care of them.
Security.
And all out of that stuff. The problem with those men is they know off a mistake. Everybody not perfect, but we just got to go with, if a woman wake up and don't like what's going on for whatever reason, they can just up and leave. They can just up and leave. You know what? I'm tired. I'm not being treated right anymore. I'm gone. I want a divorce.
Yeah, and that's called irreconcilable differences. Yeah, a woman can literally divorce you and not really have any real serious reason to. She just feels like she doesn't want to do this anymore. That's it. She's out the door. Yeah, and she can still take some of your finances with her. You know, you still are going to pay. So really and truly, a lot of guys just see it as, this is not a logical, smart decision for me to get married. Yeah, I'm actually putting myself in a position of weakness. Yeah, because at the end of the day, we know that most marriages are ended by women. And it's usually ended over irreconcilable differences or money. Or money. All right?
In that situation, the man has nothing to gain. The woman can just keep going. I don't like this marriage neither. I don't like this marriage neither. Boom, boom, boom. The man get up, got to go through this. 50% of this.
But what if he leave her though?
Doesn't
But
matter.
it's like-
but that, you see what I'm saying? That doesn't matter.
Why?
They always love talking about the what if this, what if that. Most marriages are ended by women, the vast majority. So why are you going to talk about what if men do this when that happens minority of the time? Most men are not going to want to end their marriage, even if they're not happy with the woman they're with. Even if the woman they're with is an absolute bitch. Most men are still not going to end their marriage. You got into this, you did the wedding, you live together, your lives are intertwined, you may have children. The guy's probably not going to want to break that home. But women, on the other hand, for the most part, will do the breaking up. Yeah? Go to the divorce and start separating everything and all of that, even though she didn't bring as much as he did. This is what happens majority of the time, but they always want to talk about this exception and the nuance. But anyway.
Why does it matter?
Because if he gonna divorce, she still can get 50%. Like that's what men are scared of. Like it's no
I
value.
think social media plays a huge part of people being afraid to get married because everything unfold on social media. So you see Jada and Will, how back then we saw them just in the spotlight as a black powerful couple, and then once social media get involved, it's like, oh, like
That was
No, social media just exposed it. The internet exposed it. Right? It was happening anyway. All right? Like, and really and truly, you shouldn't be living your lives based on what you see so-called celebrities doing. See, this is the problem with a lot of these women these days. They are so invested in what their favorite celebrities are doing, what this rapper, singer, social media influencer, what is their life saying, and now they want to live by those rules. It's really, really immature.
like 30 years.
yeah, but it's
I ain't
just
even
like
talking about, I'm just telling you,
saying
if you
it's-
ask men, you put a poll up, men not scared of marriages, they scared of divorce. That's all it is.
Because you feel like people gonna take 50%.
Men, yeah, because men don't gain nothing from if it don't work. How do you feel knowing that you can wake up any moment and a person can be different? And now,
But what about
But you
you
shouldn't
being
even have
different,
that
though?
mind.
You see, here's the whataboutism. The whataboutism. They're not listening to what he's saying. He just said, how would it make you feel when somebody could just wake up one day and just end your marriage? And they didn't even address that. They went to the what about? Yeah, because, bruh, they want to have all the power. They don't want to talk about how it's an unfair system for men. They don't want to address that because it doesn't suit them, because they're biased. Yeah, they're biased. They only care about having all the power in the situation because they don't actually care about men. They don't care that men get thrown in a blender. They don't care.
but just say I want to be different. Okay, cool. I feel I don't like you no more neither. I leave. I still lose 50%. You wake up different. I still lose 50%. I lose.
But you can't have
That's
that
just-
mindset.
But it's not. But that's the point. It's not about having that.
Listen to his girl. His girl said you can't have that mindset. Of course the man should have the mindset because he's got a brain and he has to make smart decisions in life. Life is very difficult. And if you make poor choices in life, you will pay dearly. If you marry the wrong person, if you have a child with the wrong person, you will pay for it. As a man, you will pay for that dearly. So yes, the men should think that way. You should think about it. What are you talking about? Big up Daniel for the super chat. He says, even in relationships, their minds can change. At least you won't worry about losing peace. This is the thing. Like, getting married is probably one of the most serious decisions you're going to ever make in your life. So you got to make sure that whoever you're going to get into this union with is the right kind of person. You can't just do it just because they're trying to pressure you into it because, oh, now they've hit the wall and then now they want to be serious and now they don't want to chase Chad and Tyrone no more. They don't want to ride the carousel no more. They want some security and now you're the idiot that's going to give it to them. Bro, you got to be more smarter than that.
That mindset, it's the truth. A lot of women don't like talking about the truth in marriage. Yes, we love y'all, but the truth in marriage is no benefits from the man if it don't work. That's all I'm saying. If it don't work, the man gains nothing from the divorce. So why would I rush it to get into somebody signing a contract that know that she can leave me anytime or I don't like it no more and we lose half our stuff?
I'm not gonna go against what you're saying, but I think you just, if you go into it thinking that, you would never get married.
Mm-hmm.
But
if you go,
no, you would make calculated choices. That's what it means. You would make calculated choices. You would be very, very strategic and very careful about who you sign a marriage contract with, especially in America. Oh my God. That country is literally set up to extract money and extort from men. The country's set up that way so that women can always get money and then be constant consumers. Because women love to spend money on bullshit. And that's why the government has set up the system like that. That's why the society is all about putting money in the woman's pocket, even though she didn't even work for it.
Go into it just thinking about like how you gonna lose, like how we gonna win.
But that's
like why are you looking forward to the loss anyway?
It ain't looking forward, but you can't go in.
But how is the man looking forward to the loss? If he's worried about the loss, that's not looking forward to it. He's not thinking, oh yeah, I hope I get married and she takes half my money and takes my kids away so I can't see them. No guy's thinking that. But what he's trying to explain to you, Carrot Top, is that there is a risk, a huge risk involved when a man gets married. It's a risk that only men face and women don't face. But of course you don't care because you're a woman, so you don't care.
I know.
You're not going in blind, but it's already you looking forward to failure.
We ain't married.
Exactly.
But because I'm just saying because it's cool.
No.
It's cool engaged, but it's cool. But because I'm not only just talking for me, I'm just keeping it real. You know why you can look at.
Did you notice that? Carrot Top asked Hitman's girl, "Are you married?" And she said, "No, but we're engaged." Yeah. Because he's not rushing into marriage because he knows that is a very, very risky thing to do. And I'll be real. This is just my humble opinion. You know, no disrespect. But from the few videos I've seen with this girl here, his woman, she seems like she's a headache, bro. I ain't gonna lie. She seems like she's a headache. I mean, at the end of the day, there's no one's perfect. Like, I'm sure in ways he's a headache for her. But from what I've seen of them on camera, she seems to be a headache, bro. Like, do you get what I'm saying? But that's just my opinion of the few videos I've seen. I don't know them personally. But anyway.
Get it like we can't think of the loss because the loss don't hurt you. That's why women can walk in and just be
but
like,
they do hurt. Women hurt harder than the men do.
Women the one breaking up. Women the one divorcing.
Women is not the only one that's divorcing.
The women are the ones that divorce the most. You see, this is that whataboutism again. What about this? What about that? Oh, men want a divorce as well. Bro, most of the time it's women that do it. Why? I don't know what you're trying to argue, blood. With your Carrot Top hairdo. which I'm sorry, it just looks ridiculous. I don't understand why you've got this carrot colored hair on your head. I don't understand it, bro. Big up Marcus for the super chat. It says the entitled never choose to listen to reason until it's too late. Absolutely. And this is the thing. You're not married, and Hitman's girl, he hasn't married you either. Maybe you should take time to listen and learn from what he's saying. Then maybe when you start to understand the man's point of view, maybe you'll put yourself in a better position to get married, to get that ring on your finger. But while you keep trying to talk about what about this and what about that and what about this-ism, you're still going to just stay stuck in this limbo.
Man, y'all, do you know why the women divorced because of shit that y'all did?
Doesn't matter. Y'all divorcing.
So you already hurt. So you don't think you should have to pay for the shit that you did?
No.
Why not?
Why?
Why did you do it in the first place if you not married?
So women God?
Are you God?
No. So therefore I don't take your stuff and you don't take mine.
But why would you do it in the first place?
Because
Bruh. So here we go. Like Carrot Top couldn't contain herself. Now it's the men's fault. That's why it's the men's fault. Bro, most of these marriages are ended by irreconcilable differences and money matters, finances. It's not based on the men cheating because that's their scapegoat go-to line that men are cheating and doing them wrong. No, a lot of these women just get bored. They've been getting the same dick for the last few years and they're bored. Yeah. There's no excitement there anymore. Or maybe they got married to a guy who's not a Chad or Tyrone. So, he's not really her first choice. He's just the guy that was willing to marry her. So now she's locked in with him. She got the marriage, but now she's bored. Yeah, that's why, actually. But now she's trying to flip it. Oh, you did this, you did that. Bro, like, what are you talking about?
because we're not perfect.
We are married.
Women cheat more than men.
You making it.
Women cheat more than men.
Boy, you making an
No,
excuse. Why you're
women cheat
wrong,
more.
right?
No. When being real, women cheat just as much as men. The problem
I'm not
saying
it like that, but at the end of the day, women are divorcing because of what a man do in the relationship.
Cool.
You see, this is what I'm saying. This is why you're doomed. Women like this are doomed. Like, you're never gonna have no long-lasting relationship with no man, bro. Like, you're doomed. Yeah, you're gonna have guys that are gonna wanna, date you, sleep with you, show you attention, maybe even spend money on you. But you're not gonna have no serious commitment because your whole mindset is it's always the man's fault. Like, people like this never take accountability ever. It's always the man. Oh, the reason why all these women divorce is because the man did something. How the fuck do you know that? What research have you done to know that? Because it's common knowledge that marriages, most of them end because of irreconcilable differences and money. But no, it's something the man did wrong. The man did this. The man did that. Bruv, this is just bird brain talk.
A mistake. So if
So if you make a mistake in the real world, your ass going to jail. You gotta pay for your mistake some type of way. So if you cheated on me in a fucking marriage and I want to get a divorce, you need to pay for that.
So now she's basically saying that all these divorces happen because the men cheat. And so if a man cheats on his wife, then he has to pay money to her. You see what I'm saying? Why are you coming up with this specific scenario when we know that men and women cheat equally? Why is it that, it's only one-sided in marriages? It's only men that are cheating. This is absolute crap.
Why wouldn't you have to pay for your mistake?
And your ass, and your. This is why men don't. Who gave you the right to take 50% of me?
I
Because
ain't say take 50%.
But
I'm saying
that's the argument.
I'm gonna make it work until I can't make it work no more.
But we're not talking about you. We're just talking about the majority of women. We're not saying, but you just see how we can get we can get
But
judged for a
you paying
mistake.
for your mistake anyway. Even if y'all not married, you in a relationship, you know you did something wrong. What you gonna do? Oh, baby, let me buy you these earrings. Let me buy you this purse. Let me do this. You paying for your mistake. Period.
You know how many
You're
people
gonna do that.
in jail for child support and get put on child support that don't got it, that work hard. It's a lot of stuff that men go through that's not right because we don't have the power. You just looking at it as from I understand that, but it's a lot of men that's going through. It's a lot of good fathers.
I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying.
You are disagreeing. You are actually disagreeing.
Don't go into the marriage always thinking about the loss.
You don't gotta think about the loss, but you can't go in there blind. That's it.
I'm not saying go in it blind. You want to go in a relationship blind.
Exactly. So I gotta think about the worst. You got to. You don't think you need to go in something?
I do think about the worst.
Sign it. You gotta sign. If you sign a contract, if you're doing a record deal,
any contract, at your house, we sign contracts every fucking day.
For sure, you gotta think about the worst. You buy a car. If I can't afford this, I can't do this. What happened to that? But it don't always work like that. Now your credit mess. It's a lot of dominoes effect.
Money.
What? Huh? What?
Money. That's the next one.
Huh?
Oh, the next one.
What?
No, don't.
What the hell? What? His girl just said, all right, money. What the hell? What the hell was that? Like, they were having a conversation. His girl literally just jumped in and just tried to change the conversation. Like, what the hell?
What you mean? Okay, I'm not. No. What you mean? I'm talking. What you mean? Money.
It's just.
It's an art. It ain't going too far.
I think it was a good conversation.
Yeah. What you? Listen, like I said, that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't cut you off and just tell you, nah, what are you talking about?
Okay, you don't have to do all that.
I am doing all that. What are you talking about, man? Don't cut me off. Talking about no money.
Okay.
Like we having a healthy debate. I think we cursing or something. No, don't cut me off and talk about no money. What are you talking about?
Okay, girl.
I'm dead. What you mean?
Okay.
Sister, don't do that,
Okay, because
Was that disrespectful?
It's going too far.
How? It ain't.
All I'm doing is changing to the next thing.
You don't do that. Don't cut me off. Don't cut me off. Don't do that.
Okay.
Wow. That was mad. That went left, boy. What did I tell you? This woman here is a headache, bruv. I told you, I said this earlier in this live stream. This woman here, I'm telling you, in America, these kind of light-skinned black women in America, bro, they think that they're something so special, bruv. Yeah, and it's because a lot of black guys act like absolute simps for them. And then, like, their ego and their... I don't know, bro. It just goes out of control. How's she just gonna cut man off while he's in mid-conversation, mid-sentence, and just cut him off and say, all right, we're talking about something else? What do you mean, bruv? You know, I got big respect for him. He put her straight away on camera. So what, bruv? She talking about you don't need to do all that. Yes, he does. He needs to show you that you're not in charge here, bruv. What the hell? And I'm thinking she wanted to change the subject because she was probably feeling triggered because she probably wants him to marry her. So she wants to change the subject. She probably don't like the subject anymore. That is crazy, bruh. He had to check her, bro. And I'm glad he did it like that, bro. Like, now look at her face. Look at her face, bro. That's too funny. They get too excited, fam. Because at the end of the day, yeah, the podcast is called Hit and Hers, but really and truly, he's the guy, bro. It's his podcast, bro. No one knows you. If it wasn't for him, no one would know you. Yeah? So just relax. Like, don't try and act like you're in charge, like you're the leader, you're the captain. Like, what are you doing? That I'm so happy that happened, bro, because that is a case study, a showcase for every guy out there. Don't let your woman try overrun you, try take over the whole thing. Like, what do you mean? He's the known person there. He's the battle rapper. He's the person that's a personality that's known. You're his woman. You're his helpmate. Play your position properly, bro. Don't try to undermine. You cutting him off when he's talking. I don't like that, bruv. I don't like that. And imagine if you just let her run with that as well. That would be the start of her doing that all the time. Press 1 in the chat if you know what I'm talking about. If he let that go and just brushed it off like, oh yeah, it's okay, let's change the subject. Bro, that's how the rest of the podcast episodes would go on in the future. She will just cut it off when she feels like it. Now she's just there feeling like a little kid. You know when a little kid gets told off? Like now she's just there. She just has to chill, bruv. Too funny, bruv. That is too funny. Big up the guys for the super chats. Let me read them out. Big up Omar for the super sticker. Appreciate you. Big up Daniel for the super chat. He says, I'm so glad I wasn't born in America. I'd be in Asia, South America, or even better, Africa if I was. I hear that. Big up to Daniel again. He says, showing her true colors. Big up Marcus for the super chat. He says, unfortunately, it's always but you, but him, but everyone else, etc. It is never her fault, her responsibility, or her problem to solve. You know, bruh, at the end of the day, they love just palming the blame on men. That's a very, like, common, typical tactic that a lot of women do when there's a breakdown. Anyway, let's carry on.
Like I was saying though, man, it was a healthy discussion. That's just how you see her energy. That's how we arguing. I ain't saying girl, fuck you. She talking about her stuff. I'm talking about my stuff. All I'm saying is men are just scared of the stuff of the failure because of what they.
This girl is embarrassed, bruv. She's biting her lip now. She's biting her lips. She's embarrassed, bruv. I don't know what you was thinking, trying to jump in and just change the whole topic. I don't know what you was trying to do, but nah, you're just feeling embarrassed there. You get what I'm saying? Like, that was silly.
See too. They see a lot of people taking hair. They see a lot of women just divorcing and right. Now I gotta walk on eggshells because if the woman get caught cheating, the man still don't get 50% of her stuff. So if I got caught or if I made a mistake, why you get to police me like that? That's all men say. I'm just saying as far as the men who got money and talk about like that, that's what's stopping them from marriages. That's all I was saying.
So is your love unconditional?
Yeah, man, that's the only reason men in relationships, especially with men who take care of the women or treat the women right, we don't gain nothing from women. If we the providers, if I'm doing this and take care of all this, I'm only in it for love.
I don't think love should have conditions.
She said, I don't think love should have conditions. Excuse me, Carrot Top. I doubt you would date a man that works in Burger King. I doubt that. So when you say, I don't think love should have conditions, blood, get real. Yeah. Only men will love the woman they're with unconditionally. Typically. Yeah, there's never 100% in anything. There are exceptions to every rule. But most of the time, especially where you lot are in America, like, there's going to be conditions, bruv. Yeah, because again, a lot of marriages are ended because the woman felt like she doesn't want to be married anymore. All right? So I don't know, what you think. Like, at the end of the day, most men, yeah, when they've got a woman, they will risk their life and their freedom to protect their woman. Most women would not risk their life or freedom to protect a man. That's how you know there's a difference between conditional and unconditional.
What do you mean?
I feel like because if you don't have conditions, it's basically you saying that you will allow somebody to cheat and lie and betray you. And
oh God, here we go again. That's how you mean men are gonna cheat and lie because women don't cheat and lie. Only men cheat and lie. Man, shut up.
Do certain things, and you supposed to love them the same even through.
They some love unconditional. Well, nah. When I say love unconditional, I mean I love you for who you are. If I'm with you, I'ma love you for who you are. That's what I mean love unconditional.
His girl is still upset, bruv. Read the body language, bruv. Read the body language. She is upset, bro. You know them ones like when they're sulking, bruv. You know, she is literally sulking. She's like, I can't believe he just embarrassed me like that. He literally talked to me like I was a little kid. Yeah, because you was acting like a little kid trying to jump in and start making bare noise. Silly, bruv.
Conditioning, like you can lose yourself a little bit. I ain't just say, oh, you fat now, I'm out. Like that's what I meant. I mean, like I'm gonna love you. I'm gonna try to help you get through such and such, such and such.
I'm not gonna lie. You need to watch the calories, you know. Like with all due respect, like you see this part of the face, like there's more like space, like bruv, just watch the calories, fam, because calorie deficit diet. I know it's a lot of times where a lot of women, once they get a man, they start getting lazy and then they just start packing on weight, bruv. Like, bruv, just be careful with that because boy, that's all I'm gonna say. In it, I was gonna keep it respectful in it. Because obviously this is Hitman's girl, but just I could see the weight adding up. So just chill, like. But anyway,
that's what I mean. But I don't on either side. But girl getting cheated on, constantly getting beat on, all that, leave. And the same with the man. I ain't with that. Yeah. I'm just saying, men, we often, that's what men love unconditionally because they don't gain nothing from relationships. And I mean that by the ones who's really out there providing. So this is what I'm saying. So this is what I mean.
You can get it with a certain woman out, and a certain woman can help change
you're right.
everything about you.
You're right.
Or adjust or help you adjust.
No,
like,
you're
don't
right.
try to make it seem like when a man come in a woman's life, it's just like, oh, I'm a certain change. But women come in men's lives and help change a lot of things about them.
For sure.
So it's not just one side. That's why.
Like what? Go on. Like what? Why don't you start? Let's hear the list of things that women change that benefit the men. Like, please, let us know all these benefits the men get from being with this woman outside of sex. Let's hear what it is like, because it's only a few women, a small percentage of women that will actually genuinely go out of their way to benefit a man's life. Only a few. That's not typical. It's not common. Most women will come in and act like leeches, bro. Yeah. Or even if they don't act like leeches, they're just there. They're not necessarily doing bad to you, but they're not necessarily doing good for you either. They're just there. It's just vibes. Yeah, so like, bro, like I want to hear this long laundry list of things, this shopping list of things that all these women do that make the man's life better. Like,
you got a mama. That's why mothers are important.
No, you misunderstanding me. I probably said it a little bit. What I mean by that is, if a man,
just trying to make it seem like, okay, well, a man. Like,
I'm just being real though, because a woman usually upgrade her life by the man she dealt. That's why she only date up. Men don't date up.
What's y'all date?
Most of the time, if it ain't even, it's down. Especially if a woman want this type of lifestyle and all this stuff, what they can't really afford. If they get with a man who can, that's usually them bringing them up. Yes, she brings peace and all this other stuff. I'm not. She brings stuff in other ways. But what I'm saying, if a man can't gain nothing from you, as far as like money.
I love how we always talk about women bring peace, but women bring headache as well, though. Bro, let me tell you from my own personal experience, there's no woman that is perfect out there in life. Yeah, they might bring you another element of, I don't know, enjoyment, but they might bring you peace, but they're gonna bring you headache as well, 1000% in one way or another. So really and truly, if you was on your own, you probably would have more peace and quiet if you was on your own. Now, I'm not saying that that's what men should do. Like, obviously, as human beings, like, you know, we are community creatures. You know, we all want to find somebody to couple up with. But this whole idea of a woman brings me peace, bro. Yeah, she might bring you peace sometimes, but she'll bring you headache other times, bro.
Money and lifestyle and all this stuff.
What do y'all want from this?
We won't try to be.
Big up Marcus for the super chat. He says, Hit's girlfriend looks like an African or West Indian child who just got told off by her parents. Yeah, bro, she's sulking, bro. Like, she's checked out, bro. Like, she's just like, raw. Like, all she's thinking in her head is that this guy had just told me off and made me feel like a kid, like a naughty kid in front of everybody. Yeah. She's not happy right now. 100%. She's holding resentment right now.
Be loyal, want y'all to listen, want y'all to bring peace. That's all we really want. Loyalty, peace, and you know what I'm saying? Be nasty how we want you to be nasty, that's it. But if you ask a woman that, she gonna name like 7 things. She gotta have this, you gotta be this tall,
Well, what's
gotta
wrong
be
with
this.
naming 7 things if you asking her a question?
Because
And you just, like, what?
that's the difference between.
That's the difference between men and women. Bro, why is it that women seem to have a problem understanding basic things when it comes to relationships with men? They don't understand basic concepts, even though they exercise these same concepts in their own life, in their own dating, in their own strategies. They do these things, but when a man tries to explain it to them or just have a conversation about it, now they don't understand. Now this is rocket science and brain surgery. They don't understand. What is there not to understand? Women usually want to date men that are better than themselves because they want the man to elevate them. What is so hard to understand about that? And women do that a lot. That's why they always want a man that makes money. That's why they always want a man that drives. That's why they want a man that has a nice house. Like, what are you talking about? Men will usually date down and do it happily if the woman is giving him loyalty, respect, and box. Yeah. Men would be open. And listen, I would say this. I think a lot of men would be open to dating up. You know, dating a woman that makes more money and has more going on for herself. But most women are not down for doing that. Most women are not trying to date down. They want to date up. And that's why the world is the way it is. That's why society works the way it works.
When I said a man loves unconditionally, like different than a woman. Because a woman, you got to have all these things, which is cool. A man, you only need 3. If you're a woman, you got to be tall. You got to have this much money. You got to be this complexion. You got to be this. It's just being real, though.
And the examples are all the Pop the Balloon or Find Love videos that you see from various countries around the world. All these women, not even just in America, in the UK, Jamaica, South Africa, Canada, Australia. Bro, these women are very, very picky. They always have this laundry list. They're always looking for this specific type of guy. And if you don't fit that, you are disqualified, bro. Like, basic things like if you're not a certain height, they will disqualify you, bro. Like, but again, the women don't understand these dynamics. They don't understand, even though they're out there in the world exercising it.
Am I lying? So what I say as a man, that's how you know they there for love.
Men do not always be there for love. Y'all
What they be there for?
Y'all be there for a good time sometimes too. Y'all might start liking a bitch or whatever, but y'all ain't just like, oh, I'm going to this to love. Y'all niggas be hoes.
We talking about men that's in love.
I'm just saying, y'all don't just go straight into it as, okay, I'm about to fall in love with this girl. Like, over time, yeah, but you trying to make it seem like, no, it's
Yeah, and neither do women. Like, what are you talking about? Who the hell is just gonna meet somebody, oh, I'm in love straight away? This is a stupid point you're making. This is a stupid point.
It's hard for a man to just, like, especially in the society that we in right now, niggas ain't looking for love. They looking for lust. They looking for something quick.
Yeah, the type of niggas that you like. the type of guys that you like, black men that you like. I'm sure you like Tyrones. Because women, I could just look at you and I can tell that you like Tyrones. You want a rapper, entertainer type guy, or some basketball player guy, or like, I could tell. Or if he's a normal guy who's not in the limelight, he needs to be successful, doing well, driving a very nice car. Like, this is the same old dead conversation, argument, talking points, bro. Oh, you guys are hoes. You guys, you don't want love. You don't want commitment. You just want to sling dick around and smash. Bro, yeah, the guys that you like, that's what they do. And that's just the dilemma that you're in, because the type of guys you're attracted to are usually those type of guys, because most women find those type of guys attractive, so they end up smashing a lot of different women and not committing. That's it. The type of guys that would want to commit to you with your carrot top hair, you probably ignore them, friend zone them, just don't give them the time of day. Simple as that.
Microwavable, easy, and if it turn, you know, sometimes it turns into a long time, y'all start hanging or whatever, but ain't nobody just looking for love. Like, niggas is not trying to court and date and all of that. Everybody.
I can just, do you see, even the way she's talking, she keeps referring to black men as the N-word. That lets me know everything I need to know about you. Because what did I say so many times in so many videos? If a woman keeps referring to you as a black man or as the N-word, or referring to black men in general as the N-word, then they don't have no respect. And that's it.
In town for a second, let's have some fun, this and that, but I don't feel like people's just like looking for just like love. Like, I'm looking for a wife. Like, I'm looking to, you know, like, y'all got it at a good time because y'all started dating, you know, way before this whole, you know, social media phase. I mean, it was still social media, but not at the level that it is now. But right now in this society, motherfuckers ain't looking for love. They looking for a good time.
Because you are dating Chad and Tyrone. That's why, dummy. You're a Chad and Tyrone chaser. That's why. The only way you can counteract that is if you go and date a man that is older than you, a guy that's probably out of that phase in life of sleeping with random women, a guy that wants to settle down. As long as you still chase Chad and Tyrone, who are in their prime and have got loads of women throwing box at them, then you are always going to be in this problem. Simple as that.
And not a long time. Half of them is scammers. They're going to be in jail in a few years, or drug dealers, or whatever the case may be.
You see? She talking about drug dealers and scammers. Wow. She couldn't even hold it back.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people, they really don't got their shit together. They just really to have fun. They want bottles on their head. They want tequila. They want to be outside. They want to party. Motherfuckers is not looking for something that's long lasting for real. At least not what I'm seeing from what I'm seeing.
Because you want drug dealers and scammers. Why would you even mention drug dealers and scammers if you was a serious person who wanted a serious marriage and a serious situation? Why would you be even thinking about drug dealers and scammers, you div? This is what I told you. From when she's calling black men niggers, I can already tell the kind of person she is. There you have it, bro. And then you wonder why, these guys just wanna be hoes. Stupid.
So you think more women is looking for real love than men right now?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, with Chad and Tyrone and all the criminals. You're stupid. You're just idiotic. Just the ignorance is just out of this world.
Women are looking for love. Women want to. You don't even know how many women I talk to all the time just about relationships and, you know, wanting to have them. Like, women, we are nurturers. Every time, and I just had to tell one of my homegirls, like, girl, you can't change that man. You can't. He might adjust a little bit for you, but bitch, one thing that I've learned what women do, we always change our patterns to fit in a man's schedule. Men don't do that for women. And I be trying to tell a woman, like, don't lose yourself trying to be up under this nigga. Because the nigga, he gonna still hustle, do everything the same.
Listen to this woman who is not winning, you know. She's not married herself. She's not winning. She's got rings on her wedding fingers, but they're not wedding rings. They're just rings. They're just gold rings. Yeah. Giving advice, telling other women what to do with their relationships when she is not winning herself. Do you see how crazy this society is? This woman who thinks it's a smart thing to put this carrot top hair on her head is giving out advice with no man. Like, talking about drug dealers and scammers, bro. This is sad.
He do, but us, we'll stop working out here. We'll stop doing certain little shit. Stop hanging with our friends. Stop. A man don't do that. A man gonna still do everything he want to do And bitch, you gonna have to fit in my schedule. And we need to rewrite those rules. Like, stop changing you to fit into him when he not changing himself to fit for you. And that's just period. Women want love. Women want to be married. Like, I know I do. Like, I'm a lover. Like,
Pick good men, you fool. Like, there are plenty of men out there who are good dudes that will get married and they won't cheat and they will be protectors and providers. But guess what? You don't like those guys because they're not 6'8". They're not Marlon. They're not this. They're not that. Yeah. And so, again, as long as you still chase Chad and Tyrone, you will continue to lose. And that's it.
I want to listen to you. I want to be, you know what I'm saying, your piece. I want to cook for you. I want to be the nastiest bitch for you. Like, I want all of that. Like, I'm a good ass woman, but it's just like, right. I'm not lowering my standards. I'm definitely not dating down. I'm not, you know.
See? You hear what she said? I'm not lowering my standards and I'm definitely not dating down. You are doomed, bruv. You're doomed. You don't understand. You have no, like, they just don't understand reality. The only time they grasp it is when they're thinking about what they want out of a man. Now they can do all the physics and science. They could do all the algebra, the equations, when it comes to how much money the guy has and, you know, how tall he is and if he's good looking. They could do all the equations. But they can't do this simple equation of maybe I should pick a man based on the content of his character and his moral compass. And is he actually family orientated? Is he a hardworking guy? No, they can't work that one out. Nah. They're just trying to make it work with drug dealers, scammers, guys that already have 3 baby mamas, like Pookie and all these guys, bro. They trying to make it work with these kind of dudes. They don't understand. Oh, why am I changing my life to suit him? He wouldn't do it for you. Of course he wouldn't do it for you because he's Chad and Tyrone. He can replace you at any moment, any time. If he could attract you, that means he can attract another 20 of you. But you don't understand that. Again, that this kind of logic is just alien. It's weird.
I want a protector, a provider, you know, somebody who looks at me like God handed me to them himself. Not somebody that's just looking at me as like, oh, she fine. Like, no, like I want somebody who's gonna, you know, protect me and be there for me. And
that guy that you're looking for doesn't exist. Because you want this guy to be rich and mad, tall and attractive and charismatic and all of these things. And then he's just going to be faithful and loyal to you. You're funny, man. You're a joke. You're a joke, man. You're a joke, man.
You know, love me with conditions and unconditionally, shit. Because I feel like love should have conditions. You should. God give us 100% every day, and we barely even give him.
Stop talking about God. You're not a godly person, bruv. Yeah? These women love to bring God into it when it suits them, bruv. When it feels good to. But what about the rest of the Bible? What else does it say about how you should be conducting yourself in the Bible? You conveniently skip over those chapters.
50%, you know? So it's just like, you have to set boundaries when it do come to relationships. But I do want that, you know, to get married. I want, you know, the more success. I want somebody to just love me and care about me and just always be there for me. But it's just...
And pay all your bills and take you on holiday and buy you bust down chains and watches, of course.
It's like, that's not what men looking for. Right? A lot of men not looking for that. Like, and I've dated and I've liked people like that. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, I felt like that's what it was. But it's just, when I see certain signs, I know how to leave your ass. I'm not staying around. Like, if it's something that I don't like, God show me the signs right then and there. I'm not overlooking it. If I see a motherfucking red flag, I'm gone. I don't give a fuck if it's the first date, second date, whatever. I'm gone. And
that's why you're doomed. This woman has zero awareness. She's just running her mouth. This is what a lot of these type of women of this ilk do. Women of this ilk. this category. They're just talking. They think they're saying something really profound, and they think they're philosophers, and they think they're so enlightened, and they think God is on their side with what they're saying and they're doing, even though that everything they represent is anything but a woman of God. Like, and it's just like, bro, like you're just doomed, fam.
I love love. Like, it just feels so good.
I think women, but my only argument to that is the men that'll give women that, they don't want them men.
Well,
There you have it. Hitman said it. Hitman literally said exactly everything I've said so far in one quick sentence. But the men that will give you all of that, the women don't want them. That's how it is. That's why you lot are fucked.
Find each other.
But that's the problem. So, because a lot of men gonna see that and be like, yeah, but they want the rappers, they want the basketball.
Motherfucking rapper.
We're not talking about, okay, we talking about women though.
Like,
we just talking about the women. Like, majority of women are chasing niggas with the status. The regular 9-to-5 guy that'll love you and give you everything you want, they look right over. They ignoring his
I want to be
dams.
a low-key, hustling, generous protector.
Can your man work a 9?
Listen to what she said. I want a low-key, hustling, generous. Listen to the words she said. She can't even help herself. She can't even disguise the gold digger trait there, the leech trait in her, bro. Like, she's saying she's a good woman and blah, 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 and I want a low-key. Yeah, you want a guy that's low-key and rich. a low-key, rich entrepreneur. He gets money but doesn't do a regular job, and he doesn't get regular job money. And generous, yeah, so that he's gonna buy her iced out chains and watches and trips to here, there, and everywhere. But she couldn't even mask it. They're so funny. They have zero awareness. Zero.
9-to-5?
Whatever he
Hold
gotta
on.
do.
Right over. They ignoring his
I want to be
dams.
a low-key, hustling, generous protector.
Can your man work a 9-to-5?
Whatever he gotta do. Whatever he gotta do to make the money. And I don't see, like, it's all a job to me. Whatever it is. Whether it's 9-to-5, 5-to-9, 11-to-3, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't give a damn. As long as you know, when I need something or when we need to take care of something, like, we able to do that. Like, because when you go in the club, it can be a motherfucker who work a 9-to-5 that's buying all the bottles. We don't see what a person's job is. When we outside and we having fun and we partying, you don't know what this motherfucker do. This motherfucker probably been a janitor and saved his money the whole time, but he popping the most. You know what I'm saying? And it could be a nigga that's a drug dealer that you thinking that's the nigga. He got all these chains on and all this shit, and nigga ain't really birthing nothing. He can't even buy you a hookah.
Yeah. And when she's saying that, I'm sure you have experience with these drug dealers who don't really have money. You've probably been finessed by one of these drug dealers that look flashy, that don't have anything. Yeah. And a lot of times all them gold chains, a lot of times those chains are fake. Yeah. Those diamonds are not real diamonds. Those are Maisonette diamonds, bruv. Lab grown diamonds, bro. Yeah. Them chains are from China, bruv. And I'll be real, I don't even knock guys for wearing fake stuff. If you wearing fake stuff and you can, you know, you're around all these kind of gold digger chicks and they look at that and they think it's real, then you smashed it. Keep finessing them, bruv. Because that's just the game, innit? It's the game. You get what I'm saying? As me, I've got one chain, one bracelet. I've had that for years and I'm not changing it, bruv. You get what I'm saying? And that's it. Yeah, trying to buy all this expensive crap to impress who? Leeches.
Yeah.
So I don't care about what your job
Them
is.
scammers you talking about, they're gonna be locked up in a couple of years.
Yeah, like, I don't care what you,
Shout out
like,
to the
baby,
scammers.
as long as you working, you got some type of hustle in you, that's what matters. That's what I love. That's what I want.
A lot of women don't think like, you know, like a lot of women don't, like I talk to a lot of,
Bruv, don't even start gassing her up about, oh, yeah, a lot of women don't think like you, though. Bro, she said she wants a guy that's generous and blah, 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 and she's not lowering her standards, and like she started talking about drug dealers and scammers, and she wants a hustling guy and all of this, bruv. She's actually very common, bro. She's just trying to sound a little bit like a decent person, but like, bruh, I'm sure if we looked at her past work history of men that she's dated, it's gonna be the typical rap sheet that you would expect from a woman of this ilk. All right. This is nothing new. This is nothing new. We got women like this in the UK, in London, in the UK. We have these exact same type of women. It's just a different accent, bro. And I'm sure this is across the world. Women like this are everywhere, all over the world, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? Like,
A lot of women, like you said, they don't date down. They said, like, well, I'm not dating down.
Have to?
It's not that you have to, but it's just the man that you don't want to date now who probably got a little less of you, is willing to give you all the love and all the stuff that you saying you want.
But why
the
do
niggas,
I have to date down to get there? It's people out there that
because the guys you like are not going to commit to you. That's why you're still single with gold rings on your wedding finger, but they're not actually wedding rings. That's why. They're so silly, bro.
I can find that is the quality and the type of man that I want, that's at the status that I want him to be.
But
I don't
y'all
have
saying
to
it
date
ain't,
down
they
to
not
find-
there.
Because I feel like you're trying to put it in a box to where it's like you're only gonna find these type of characteristics in a man that work a regular job, and these type of niggas you're not gonna find. But it's those type of niggas that's like that do got the status.
See, she doesn't want a guy with a regular job. Do you see? Listen to what she's saying. She's saying, oh, you're acting like it's only guys that are good, that are got regular jobs. But these guys that are outside of that, they're good. She wants those guys. She doesn't want a guy that does a regular 9 to 5. See? They just let them talk, bro. Let them talk.
That will love you, and you know, like, it's, you don't have to just work a 9 to 5 and be the nice, caring, loving motherfucking Timothy. You can be, you know, whoever, the rapper, athlete, or the hustler, or the entrepreneur, or whoever, and still give you that same type of love too. So I don't think.
See? Why is she advocating for the rapper, hustler, all of these type of guys? Talk about these kind of guys can give you love too. Know what I'm saying? Bro, okay then. So why haven't you found one yet? Why are you not settled down with one of these hustling guys, bro? Like, these guys that don't have to work 9 to 5, that show love. Then if you know about them so much, why haven't you found one? This woman's stupid, bruv. Like, they just talk and just make themselves sound so dumb.
I think it's a thing to where it's like
I'm not putting them down. I'm just talking statistically.
So you think only the 9 to 5 men's gonna love you, right?
No, I'm just saying what women say. Get in the comments. They're gonna say the niggas ain't shit. The niggas with the money, all this stuff ain't shit. They got did. I'm just saying that's what women say. And that's what men say, well, y'all looking over the street niggas y'all want, the YNs, they gonna name all these
like
lists.
YNs.
I know, but when I'm talking to you, I'm just talking about the women. They
No,
gonna name all these people that.
Bruv, his girlfriend has not spoke since. A Hitman's girlfriend has not spoke a word since. She has not said a word. Bro, she wants to go home, bruv. She's ready to go home, bruv. She's all playing with her hands, looking around everywhere. She's not interested anymore, bruv. She feels embarrassed and she wants to go home, bruv. Yeah, she wants to sleep it off. That's funny.
To say, oh, well, you decided to have a baby with Pistol Pete, or you decided to be with, you know what I'm saying? All the women get mad and list all these names of people that y'all skip
That's
over.
why I'm glad I don't got no kid, baby, because once I have a kid, you know a real nigga took me out the game. Just know that.
Yeah,
For
so when I say stuff like they look over, because a lot of people, like regular guys, gonna say, well, we don't get a chance to do that because y'all don't look for us.
Baby,
When I'm speaking
stand
this
up.
for
I'm
them.
just saying,
Yeah.
stand up. How you gonna give a chance? How you gonna let another nigga get it?
And you know what? And it's funny because Hitman said, I'm just speaking for them, because he's basically saying I'm not one of those type of guys. I'm outside of that. I'm one of the select guys. Yeah. Because Hitman himself, he's a battle rapper. That's what he's known for. And I'm sure he's a hustler in one way or another. Who knows what he does outside of that. And I'm sure his woman probably didn't want a 9-to-5 guy as well. This is the reality, bro. And I saw in one other video where he was talking about how he bought her some diamond chain and took her and all her mates out for a little holiday. And he paid for her and all her friends. So his girl is exactly the same as well, bro. This is so funny, bro.
The chance of what you want, nigga, go after what the fuck you want. Period, point
For
blank. Like, how you gonna give another nigga excuse? Well, you gonna give me a chance because he was in line first. No, move that nigga out the way. You ain't the nigga for me then. The fuck, move, like move, motherfucker.
You are single and not winning. You see, this is what I'm saying. They got this mad ego and arrogance, bro. Listen, you just remember you're getting older. Yeah, so all of this arrogance and bravado and this carrot wig that you've got on your head, bro, like you're getting pumped up and saying all of this stuff. Yeah, the wig nigga for me there. Get out the way, nigga. Bruv, your options are drying up every day. Just remember that. So you can talk all of this crap. We'll see where you are in 5 years, 10 years. Let's see where you're at. Because at the end of the day, men, we will usually date women that are maybe have less than us and younger than us. As a woman, your best bet is to probably find a man that is older than you, significantly older. Because all of this talk you're doing, you're not gonna lower your standards and blah blah blah. You don't want a 9-to-5 guy, or you know you can get a hustler that's gonna love you and all of that, bruv. Good luck. Good fucking luck. All right? Because Senator Palpatine is lurking, bruv. Just remember that.
Fucking push niggas around for me. If you want me, if you trying to get to me, nigga, get to me.
Yeah.
Like, don't make up an excuse because this nigga, no. Well, you ain't the nigga for me, sir.
Well, I know who's for you. They always act like Senator Palpatine is not lurking.
You're not the one that I need, baby.
Yeah.
I ain't for you. That's just
Yeah, and he's lurking. He's ready. He's ready to come to your house, fam. Like, the arrogance of this woman is just funny.
what it is. Like, you two, I can't have no weak-minded nigga, or, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be strong fucking with a bitch like me. Cause, you know, I need me a very alpha, very, like, that type of shit.
What are you talking about? You gotta be a real strong nigga to fuck with a woman like me. Bruv, you just letting everyone know that you're a headache. You're probably a headache, and you're probably very entitled, and you're probably always asking for more all the time. Yeah? Like, you gotta be an alpha, bro. No serious guy is gonna take you serious. I can just tell you straight up. That's why you haven't locked one down yet.
Okay.
Y'all get what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We got our own little language.
You're doing this, but you are not married. You don't have a man. Oh my God, this woman's an idiot. She thinks that she's doing something, bro. Like, people that are not winning and they're just talking, saying bare things. What a fucking idiot. Anyway, listen up, man. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section below. All that good stuff. Like the video, hype the video. Please, everybody, just like the video, bruh, and hype the video and share the video, bruv. Yeah. I'm really trying hard to be consistent and all of that with the channel, but I need you lot to just do something. Like, the support is free. All right, the support is free. Anyway, with that being said, you lot take care of yourselves. I'll be back again with more videos, reacting to more idiots online. Anyway, with that being said, you lot take care. I'm out of here. Peace.